Okay.
Hello.
Podcast number 2.
This time Axel is building he's renovating his house into a nice little new thing.
Yes. I decided that I was going to redo my house because I thought it was ugly. Originally, I was planning on only doing the inside because of disgusting interior. But halfway through, I decided that I was actually going to change a bit more. And I also decided that I was going to video it all, and we could do a second podcast because I want to do it. But unfortunately,
fair enough. His house was all.
Okay, let's talk about your house then.
Let's talk about my house then.
Wait, before we talk about your house, I just want to say, unfortunately, as you may or may not know, Jack is in isolation, so we can't do the podcast together. So we're doing it over Discord.
Hopefully, I don't lag out at all.
It isn't ideal, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. Anyway, yeah.
Let's talk about my house.
Let's talk about your house then. This wasn't planned.
I don't really have a house.
No.
Everyone kind of knows. It's just like obviously Junglewood's not the best wood in the game. It's probably one of the worst woods in the game. I'm not gonna lie, but
it's just in this spruce. What is it? The white wood.
What, birch wood is the best wood?
Is the horror. The
oh yeah, birch is the worst. Yeah, the orange one is probably I would say the worst.
No, I love the orange one. Anyway, yeah.
When we started this world, we originally intended to do like a whole water thing, like PewDiePie did, kind of.
We wanted like a water village, like you know, the Hobbit.
The Hobbit,
village that was on the river.
Yeah.
And also talking about that, originally we weren't planning on recording. This was just a fun.
Just why? Yeah, the first video we've done on this world isn't. It's like halfway through.
Yeah, we've
already got diamond. I'm pretty sure then.
It's a little bit annoying, but.
Yeah, we would have definitely recorded it from the start if we knew we were.
At this point, we've been recording for so long. It feels weird that we played Minecraft just to play Minecraft. Now, every time we play, we're like, oh, let's record this, let's record that.
Yeah, well, we haven't actually played Minecraft without recording.
No, for a long time.
A while.
Anyway, your house.
Anyway, my house. We originally intended it to be all on water, and mine was going to just be like that Junglewood house, and that was kind of it, just a square bit. And there was an island there, so Axel was like, oh, I'll build mine on the island.
Yeah, I want a little sandcastle.
We've got a little bridge going across. There's a fly in my room now, that's annoying. So, sorry guys if I'm distracted. But then we added little bridges and stuff, and we kind of made it more. And then you kind of started to watch when we added more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, my house is now more of like a hub. It's not really a house. You just walk through it. It's like a hallway.
It's just like a connected.
Yeah.
It's like a gazebo.
Yes. Yeah. And the main thing I use it for is to sleep and furnaces. Like I just go to the chest room,
it's like a separate part.
So maybe I should build a house.
I personally think that Jack should build a house. I think Jack, you were told by somebody else that you should build a house.
Yeah, our good friend Toast. You might have already seen her in the video.
Hello besties, that one.
Yeah, that one. And in the build battle one, she said like, "Oh yeah, Jack, you should build a house." Because this is Axel's new house. Obviously, you're watching it. He builds more of like a lair kind of thing, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And I kind of want one, so I might build it where all my like dogs and stuff are on land.
Obviously.
Or I might build a massive water thing. I don't know.
I'm a creative person. I love to be.
Axel is a lot more creative. I'm not.
Flow. Jack isn't very creative.
I don't really like building stuff, but when it's with someone, I love it because I can kind of give them control. And then if I like something, then I'll add it. Like when we were doing like the Tugby Stadium, or obviously we built it, but Yusuf's thing, or like just the village in general. I was like, right, I kind of add some little details, but I'm not like, I didn't want to. I don't like originally planning it all out. Whereas I feel like Axel's quite good at that and kind of knows.
I wouldn't say I specifically enjoy it, but I'm good at it.
Yeah.
The more I do it, the less I enjoy it. 'Cause it's like, Oh, building, getting the resources and that is just so draining. I swear.
Yeah, but like when it comes to
When it comes together,
yeah, it's nice.
it
And
is
obviously,
very
we're
nice.
not going to spoil anything, but we have got a little surprise for another I would say, a fairly big project, which is next episode after watching this. So don't want to spoil anything,
Indeedy.
but
Can't spoil.
you guys are going to like it, I think.
Hopefully.
And I think this is probably our most creative build.
Well, my house. Oh no, the new one. All right, yeah,
No, the
definitely,
new
definitely,
one.
yeah, definitely.
Because it's our own little spin on it, whereas the Tugway Stadium is a stadium,
Yeah.
and
So
the castle was just kind of
about Jack's building. Should he do a podcast
Leave a comment
over
of what
him
we should do.
building it, or do you not want to see any more podcasts? Or
Just leave a comment, guys. With anything,
just
really.
comment.
I don't really want to build on a podcast because
You would have
I
to
would have
record.
to build. Yeah, I'd have to record, and I don't know. I'm not good at.
Or I could
I'm not
like
good.
stand over you from a bird's eye view and watch you build it all, and then we can use that footage.
Yeah,
for the
you could
podcast.
just follow me around while building.
No, I mean, I
which-
make a little stand.
I've just noticed. You guys might have realised at some point in the footage, Axel has built a dirt wall in front of his house, his building.
Oh yeah,
And
I
that is
put that
because
at the very
This is
beginning.
my world, and I have to like host it obviously for him to build in it. So I just went AFK for a bit, and he didn't want me to look when I came back. So
Yeah, I didn't trust him.
So there's a little wall in it. I do kind of get a peek at some point around the corner, but it's
Yeah.
not. I don't get to see the full thing, and you will see the reaction to me like looking at it in the next video. And
Yeah,
it's good.
So obviously this whole I'm building for about 4 hours, and the whole time I'm trying my best to make sure he doesn't see it. But then at the end, I get his recording, and we're using that at the beginning of the next episode. So you will be seeing that.
So it's kind of weird because we filmed next episode, so I've already seen it. But at the point of chronologically,
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
it went all weird because Jack started to have it isolate, and then it was like, oh wait, do we record this or should we record this first?
Yeah,
And then it just
as
got
we were
weird.
I was in isolation, we just kind of like, right, let's crank out some more videos. So we've actually, the time we're recording this, we've got, including this video, we've got 4 videos ready.
Yeah, we've got 4 videos ready to upload. We've just been waiting for this one because podcasts.
When you
take the
watch
longest.
this, if you watch this at the time of its release, we've got 2 more videos to come out.
Yes,
But yeah, it's all kind of messed up, but
It is messed
it's all
up.
working fine.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, to you guys it doesn't matter. Obviously, if anything, this podcast is breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah,
talk
well,
about
that's what podcasts
previous
do.
and-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, no,
These
there's-
podcasts are just whatever happens, really, whatever goes.
talking about Jack getting a sneak peek, there's a point in this recording where one of the goats, I believe it's Velheim, one of the goats gets on the roof of the enclosure, and I was like, do I tell Jack about it and he goes over to it and then he has like a side view of my house, or do I not tell him? And I thought, no, I'll tell him and I'll trust that he won't look.
Yeah,
So
I
called him
ran
over,
back and
and he went to go look, and he just got a look at my house. I was like, this is exactly what I knew he was going to do because he's stupid, and I shouldn't have called him.
No, it's not okay. But it's only the side, and yeah, I don't know why. Why does I'm? Let's ask that. Another question. Why does I'm get on the roof? What is that? Jumpy
yeah.
boy.
I don't really understand. Jack was telling me they can jump like 10 blocks or something. No,
Something like that.
5.
But only I'm getting on the roof, and he's like jumps out the enclosure and then gets on the roof. Like what's?
Yeah.
He just leaves Vel.
Luckily, I've got to give Jack credit for this. He was saying to keep them on the leash even though they're inside the pen. And if he hadn't said that, I would have unleashed them. I would have got out, and then he would.
So I'm always right.
No, not always right.
Uh,
Yeah, but
Oh.
yeah. Luckily, he's still attached, so he got on the roof, but he's fine. It doesn't matter. We're gonna need to do something about that though.
we are. You know what? Another idea.
Yeah, we got.
But I don't want to spoil anything because obviously we've already done this is the 16th episode, Ethos. Something happens in the 16th episode,
Oh right.
which we can sort out the goats in it. I'll explain. I'll explain it after we've finished recording.
See, it's so messed up. Even I don't know what he's talking about at this point. Like, yeah, yeah. Anyway,
one of our biggest pet peeves of this YouTube thing. We don't have comments, bro.
oh god.
Where are these comments? We want the pigs' names. We've got 3 pigs. And I actually spoke to Toast. I was like, Toast, no one's commenting. Just give me 3 comments about what we should name the pigs. Well, 2 comments, actually, because we want one to call Dinner Bone, so they,
Oh, okay.
get in specific positions. But we need and we kind of need it for, a specific type of star.
Yeah, content creators.
Content creators, yeah. You know what? While that's going on, I'm going to quickly go on YouTube. And what?
You won't find that sort of creator on YouTube.
Oh no, that's no comments on there.
Also, something
No
about
comments
this
on here.
building this my new layer, which is really annoying, is that
Yeah, no
obviously I started using the deep slate, the new block. I thought it'd be cool. However, what I didn't realize was that it's like normal stone. It's deep slate, but then when you mine it, it goes to cobbled deep slate, like cobblestone. And with the cobblestone, then you can make more attractive stuff, right? And I didn't realize that, so I started mining all of the deep slate with a silk touch pickaxe. But I wanted the cobbled deep slate. So I was like, why is it not looking right? Why can't I do anything? That was really annoying. So
That's actually what I'm doing at the moment. While
what, mining deep slate?
yeah, Axel was like, instead of looking at my build, can you go do something? So I went and got some deep slate. So I actually participated in the building.
He helped me.
Yeah.
He's my dad.
Woogie, woogie, woogie. Right. So
But yeah, what are we talking about? Comments. Oh no, my biggest pet peeve.
that's not your biggest pet peeve.
No. Because obviously,
Ooh.
with time, hopefully we'll get more and it will be better. My pet peeve is that for some reason, I can't just keep footage. It just always disappears off my PC and it's starting to really annoy me.
No, this is all your fault.
No, but it's not though.
Guys, in the last
The footage just disappears.
the number one annoyed bit was when he lost the footage of us catching the zombie. That was the number
my
one
God.
moment. Second moment, which they weren't as close to being as annoying, but still annoying, was when we lost the footage from the beginning of last episode, which we explained about the axolotl cage. Just didn't lost
Because
that.
obviously at the end of the first podcast,
We finished
I realized
it.
we didn't finish it. We got to a
finished
point where we were like,
kind of
okay, now we need to go get some amethyst so we can explore the update and use that in the next episode. But we didn't actually in the podcast. It ends when I've been in my house for 5 minutes, so I realized we didn't even show what we had built.
I know.
Properly.
So that's why I wanted to make sure we got
And then in the beginning,
explanation.
then we recorded a bit for the next episode after the podcast. And it was us reviewing what we had done. This is what we've done, guys. So now we're going to go off and get some more stuff. And that's the bit that I deleted. It was only about 5 minutes.
It was nothing.
And to begin with, Jack was like,
made
why haven't you
sense.
included this? And I was like, it doesn't matter. Why are you getting annoyed? And then I watched it back and I realized that
mattered.
was quite an important bit.
Yeah.
Because then we go off to find the amethyst, but we're not explaining why we found the amethyst. And then we go into the axolotl cave, and it's all done when it wasn't in the last episode.
Yeah.
And if you didn't
He's
watch
stupid.
the podcast, you wouldn't have understood. So I
Guys,
was like,
this guy's stupid.
so then I was
That's
like,
it.
oh, stop talking over me, please. And then I was like, oh, okay, I understand why Jack's annoyed now. He has the right to be annoyed, but that's why
He's really stupid.
That's why now you would have. Then literally 10 minutes ago, we just went to go record the beginning of episode 14, so that it makes more sense. But we
Basically,
went into edit of the world. Oh my
Axel's
god!
not good at explaining it.
I think I explained that.
Axel's
perfectly.
stupid. Axel's stupid, pretty much. And
No,
he
my
deletes
PC
footage.
just
He
deletes footage without
Axel's just
asking
there
me.
I think this would be funny. If I just delete it and annoy Jack, I think that'd be jokes. And he just does it.
I can't lie. When I couldn't find that footage of the zombie, where we got the zombie home. Wait, what was it? What Which bit did I
We
lose?
we didn't get the zombie from Yusuf, so we just went in creative.
Oh
Just-
yeah, Yusuf gave us a zombie, and then I lost all the footage of us getting in.
Yeah.
That was like worse than heartbreak. Like
It was actually so upsetting.
I was very upset, and then on top of me being upset, then I had to break the news to Jack.
And that was I was more upset about it because I didn't do it.
Jack just started hurling insults at me, and I was like, "Yeah, I deserve this. I deserve this. I'm a piece of shit. I
I'm
deserve
gonna
this.
sit in pain.
I might join in with him." I
The worst
deserve
part
this.
is I rewatched that like the other day, and us getting the zombie. We briefly like talk over it, and it's like you can't really pick up on it. The zombie, we got it in the boat, and it was like an act of God. We got the zombie in a boat, and it didn't attack us at all.
Yeah.
No attack. It was just sitting. We were like, "What? This is made for us." So we go take it into the cage. No attacks. We just get it in the cage like straight away. Like we just break
Yeah,
a block,
but
and he
because-
just like, jumps in.
because it was
and
like
we- Oh god.
carry on, carry on.
We lost because we lost it. We had to. We just like briefly mentioned it in the creative bit, but like that was such a good moment,
Yeah.
and he lost it.
No, I
'Cause he's
I was gonna say, because we did it again in creative, we like remade what happened. Because it was in creative, it looked fake, but that was like
I know.
we reenacted it, and that was exactly how it happened. There
I
was
know.
a zombie in the box. We put him in a boat, and it didn't attack us. And we went. I mean, there wasn't a zombie already in the cage because obviously that was them. But
We were debating whether or not to restart and just like put the zombie back in Yusuf's castle and redo the whole bit about
Yeah.
us getting. And we spent ages deciding what to do about this lost footage.
after
Like
I told
we
you,
actually spent so long
yeah.
deciding like, should we redo the footage? Should we go in creative? Should we just talk about it on a voiceover? Should we do it? And we just didn't know what to do
Yeah.
because we were both heartbroken.
Literally, we were so
And-
heartbroken for a little bit. We were like, yeah, I don't really want to play Minecraft anymore. I think we need to wait a little bit. to
We
play it."
actually like stopped playing Minecraft for like
Yeah.
a week or two maybe as well after that. The worst part is as well at the moment we haven't done anything with him. This is pointless.
Yeah.
Let's play now.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool to like wrap up like loose ends, but like
Well, like,
he hasn't done anything now,
I can't
and we
remember if
need to
we've-
do something. with
I
him.
can't remember if we've included this. I think I might have taken it out, but like we kind of want to do like a mob zoo where we try and collect all the mobs in the game. So that's why we wanted the baby.
We originally, and like we mentioned as well, like when the skeletons that spawn on ice, that's like a really cool looking mob. So
Yeah,
that
we
would be
can
a
get
cool one
them.
to get. And there was the skeleton jockey. I don't know if you're going to include that footage because it was nothing really. But
I
in one of
didn't
the
include
future
it, no.
episodes, we get there's a skeleton jockey, and we just talk about like quickly
Yeah,
how cool it would
I
be
try getting it.
to get it.
I tried getting it, but I've got thorns on my armor, so it shoots
Yeah,
me
so
and
it
kills
just
itself.
killed itself.
I know,
But,
I
like-
got really sad.
At some point, we might end up doing like a big ass zoo, which will
I
be
want to try.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think this is the point where Axel realized how dead the glow item frames
Oh
were.
god, when I first put down the glow frames and it was just a normal frame, just slightly yellow.
Yeah, and then
I
you
was
head
so-
over to my house to show me how
Yeah.
shit they are.
I was so mad. They could have like they've put in torches and glowstone and like this new like lanterns and all this stuff, and they put in this glow item frame. Oh my god, that's so. Look at that. What is that? what is that? Oh god.
Well, one of the things we've done, glow lichen. That's what it's called. I want to figure out how we
Lichen.
how to pick up glow lichen.
Something
in Minecraft.
was Jack's googling that. I in many games I have tried to have like a squid farm, but they always despawn. Do you? Oh,
Squid
maybe it's because
farm?
I didn't name them.
I didn't know you could do squid farms.
Not a squid
What?
farm, but I've like captured squid and managed to put them in like a little like.
Oh, yeah. I think you probably have to name them
You
then.
probably do have to name them.
Or
My bad.
we can't put it with the axolotls because the axolotl will kill them now.
That is a good point. But we're not.
So
Yeah,
they might have got
yeah.
killed by something.
That was another thing that I wanted to ask you actually. If we want to do a mob zoo where we like collect one of everything, and we've already got like a pig farm and some other farms which we're not going to mention.
Yeah.
Are we gonna like do
What?
another one where it's like
Do
one of
another one?
each in a smaller enclosure, or is it just gonna be like? we're
So
gonna
yeah,
have,
what I was
like-
thinking for like a mob zoo would be like a big ass, like an actual like prison, not a zoo. I feel like it'd
Yeah.
be cool if it was like a made
Yeah,
out
like-
of cobblestone and mossy cobblestone with iron bars, and literally every mob, like we've got with the villager trading halls,
Yeah.
just a mob.
So if we do that, like we built an axolotl enclosure which is big with 4 axolotls. Like, are we gonna make a smaller one for just one for the zoo, or is the enclosure under the water gonna count as the axolotls? You know what I mean?
No, the axolotls was its own separate thing because they're like
Yeah, but
they're like we actually have to like we actually spent like time
yeah,
building.
but
But like no, but I'm saying like for instance goats and like the sheep and the skeleton horses. They're just sitting in like a fenced off area. That's not. There was a surprise. And
yeah, which you
which
can't
actually
talk about. Yeah,
I've just realised. Well, you know, I feel like we should probably go off this topic in case
but
we.
I don't understand how we're gonna do the zoo. Like, is what we've done at the moment gonna count towards it, or are we gonna redo an enclosure for the animals that we already have as part of the zoo? You got what I mean? So like,
I do get what you mean.
are we gonna like? What I think I would like to do is keep the axolotl enclosure that we have because I like that, but as part of the zoo, get another one and put it in like a smaller enclosure as part of the zoo. Do you get me?
Yeah,
And like
we could get. Oh wait, I was gonna.
keep the goat farm there, but then breed another one and put the other one in the one block thing for the
Yeah,
zoo again.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay.
And yeah, let's talk about that. Let's go on to this then. Future stuff for the world. Obviously, we've got a 15th and a 16th episode at the go ready.
Once
But that's
we get
only
to
because-
about 20.
We were trying to do something for that.
Yes.
which we
you
kind of-
can't explain.
I know, but we kind of like had that. We've kind of had that idea for a while, but now we've kind of finished that. We're not 100% sure what we want to do, and Axel is keen to get going with some mob boss killing
Very keen.
because the Ender Dragon. That's the end of Minecraft. Like you have to do that, otherwise you haven't really completed your world. So that's why I want to do that. But like bosses, like you might have seen it in the background of some of the videos, but we actually have 3 wither skeleton heads set up on a stand.
Yeah. Since the
We're
beginning.
on soul stand. Yeah, so we can do the wither. We've got a good armor now, so we could just do the wither. And I don't know if we've included it at all. But I think we did in the last podcast actually. There's a sea temple right close to
next
home
to
as well,
us.
so we want to do the Elder Guardian boss
So we've
as well.
got 2 bosses in small accumulation to us. That's not the right word, but you know what I meant. So I want to get them done so that when the new Okay, I'm recording.
Guys,
Kind of ironic. I'm pretty sure the footage you just watched, we were talking about losing a load of footage. Guess what's happened?
We just filmed the podcast, got to an hour and 10 minutes, right? For some reason, it only got 23 minutes, the first 23 minutes.
Apparently, even though I've recorded for longer than an hour and 10 minutes before, apparently it's OBS is telling me that overloading it, encoding is overloaded or something. Basically, I don't know. Basically, we've lost footage again. And at this point, like, it's not even like, oh, I've lost this. Oh, I've lost
It wasn't really important, and that's why we did it for the podcast, but like,
It
so we're not
wasn't
doing it
important,
again.
But at this point, it happens like I've lost so much footage. At this point, I kind of want to just throw my PC out. Like I'm not even. It's not even like, oh, we've lost footage. It's okay. Next time I'd be more careful. Like this, I don't know what to do at this point.
This wasn't even Axel's fault. It just didn't work. Like, it's not like, oh, we, moved storage or accidentally deleted it. This is just, we can't do anything about it. So we could film it again. We've decided we're not going to. So you've got a mini podcast.
Yeah,
And
we've decided because Oh my god. We've just decided to include 23 minutes.
So you've got us explaining that we've just lost. It's probably cut, like, just we were talking about something, it just cut. So here is us explaining that we've just lost the podcast footage. Well, we haven't lost the footage, we just lost the audio. So what Axel's going to do, because I'm still in self-isolation, Axel is going to trim down the footage of...
I'm going to trim down 3.5 hours to try and fit
Yeah.
half an hour's worth of audio. So I don't really
Oh
know
my
how I'm going
God.
to do this. I probably will cry in the process.
This
of
is
doing
probably one of the worst videos. It's
Um,
probably going to turn
I
out.
don't really- I
But
don't-
I feel like I have faith in Axel. He's going to put it together. Maybe. I don't know.
I kind of just want to kill myself.
So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
We're going to end the podcast now and cry multiple times. And we'll see you in episode 15, where realistically, because you didn't even really get a good chance to see the house being built.
Yeah,
so
honestly.
episode 15, you'll see my reaction, because I don't know if we've explained this yet, because it might have been in the footage we lost, but basically we're filming this after episode 16. So I've already seen Axel's house, and we've now gone back in time just to record the audio for it. So Axel's got his house ready for me to view it in episode 15, which is what happens. So you get my first reaction in episode 15, and it can also be like you guys' first reaction as well.
So I'm sorry about this flop of an episode. You know,
We'll try better.
hopefully at this point people are like, oh, it's a podcast. I don't want to watch a podcast. So hopefully people haven't watched
Yeah,
this
hopefully.
anyway. Either way, it's still annoying.
Oh
But,
my God.
You know,
Anyway, it is what it
hope
is.
you enjoyed what there was to enjoy.
Yeah, what there was to enjoy.
But,
All right.
yeah, we'll see you